Yellow duckies, and welcome to the Falconeer. Now, admittedly, this is not my normal game. I was actually offered this game to try out the new expansion for it, which, honestly, I'd heard of the game. I hadn't really looked much into it, but I figured, why not? Let me see what I think of it, and we'll go from there. Now, admittedly, you cannot hear any sound right now. Why is that? Well, because this. So, let's get into the game and hope that sound can balance itself out.
When we were young in this place, the Falconeers were messengers and guardians. They carried memories and spirits to the beyond. Now those origins are lost and their lives and memories are lost to battle. But you can learn from them, their memories soaring through the clouds above the seas. Let us find out what stories remain in these splintered fragments the currents have brought us. Imperial Peak is the Imperial seat, the highest attainable seat in the Empire. Towering over Imperial Harbor and the Earthsea, its inhabitants are blinded to the plight of those below. Only those who serve the Empress ever perch on its balconies or set foot on its marble floors. Choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives?
Guess there is not a female choice here.
Choose now what Choose now what story. Choose now what. Choose now what. Choose now. Choose now what stories and memories await you. Choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? As the son of a lesser noble, being accepted for training by the warbird forces of the Imperium is a great honor. A chance for your house to rise in standing. Your aptitude with the bird and combat is clear, and you are a rising star. However, tragedy strikes, and your family loses its ships and holdings to the Freebooter Rebellion. With your commission as an officer lost, your only route forward is as an Imperial privateer. You fight the Imperium's enemies as an independent asset. You are a privateer.
Okay. I guess that's
Ascend now, Falconeer.
Attention applicants! Your Empress needs you. With these incidents east of Dunkel and the freebooter threat, we have fallen on desperate times. If successful, you'll be part of a new garrison at the Imperial Peak. Many of you will fail these tests. Only the very best can serve at this post. Today we start with simple performance assessments for each of you. The Empress has an appointment at her Thunderstrike flagship at the exact time, so no wandering off or deviating from the flight plan. There will be repercussions if you do. Good luck.
Okay.
Morning, Greenhorn. Let's see you fly that warbird. Start off with a slow dive. Chop chop. Diving accelerates your bird and generates energy for special maneuvers. Your bird is energized for dashes and rolls. Show me a strong dash. Now let me see some evasive rolling. You can do this by dashing while turning. You have good control of your warbird. Now let's see how observant you are. Imperial Harbor is just south of the Imperial Peak. Head there. Follow the line on your minimap or use the golden target on your compass for guidance. At the next waypoint, we'll practice targeting and focusing. There is a barge up ahead. Find it and stay locked on. The barge has a turret. Consider it a sub-target. Lock onto that for accuracy. Your weapon will indicate when it is aligned with a locked-on target. If the target lock indicators are blinking, it should feel like the weapon is aiming itself.
Gosh.
Not bad. Now open fire. Destroy the turrets and the ship. Keep your eyes on the target for each pass.
I don't... Oh gosh.
Your weapon is a valuable relic. We'll need to recharge it from a nearby thunderstorm. Be careful. There are neutral traders, friendly patrols, and airships around at this time. Do not fire on them. Your compass will display friendlies as white and blue, while any hostiles will show up in red.
So, lightning storms charge my weapon. Okay. Alright. Discovering things still. Gotcha, gotcha.
Fly into the clouds to attract the lightning. At any sign of overheating, dive towards the ocean to cool down. Full ammo pods are glowing at the back of your bird. Perhaps you'll make it to the guards after all. Not too shabby. Let's head back to the palace.
That water, though.
Stay alert! Warbirds near the Imperial flagship. Pirates, I'd wager. Weapons free. Use deadly force! I will hang your skull around my neck! This filth needs taking down! Remember, track the targets, aim ahead of their trajectory, and roll your bird to avoid incoming fire. Scramble and prove your mettle! the tracers are landing, not your gunsight. Shooting while turning will radically change where your shots land. Remember, we weave and turn to get behind our targets. Get behind your target, and only then fire.
Targeting's a lot harder than they're making it out.
What's this? A raid! They are aiming for Her Majesty's flagship! This is madness! Intercept them! Protect the Empress! Your warbird is equipped with a pyrocop. This will release a burst of self-guiding rockets. Most Falconeers will dodge them with a roll or die, but they will decimate slower targets. A Mansa task force! Get ready! This is a major bloody assault!
Upheld the path! Yield, Earthbreaker!
The Imperial flagship! No! The Empress! You traitors!
Death is meaningless for us all. Now we can be reborn from the depths. Memories retained as splinters of our fractured self. But we fear the other, that which remains tied to us. You must become the other, relive the lives of those lost. In order to discover the truth, we must start at the beginning with an ambitious heart. A first heartbeat will grow into 1,000 consequences. A good position amongst several currents makes Dunkel a favored stop for traders seeking to circumvent Imperial tariffs. A natural harbor, Dunkel has survived longer than many other settlements along the fringes of Imperial control, and boasts its own small mining concession along the moor. House Mercius is the owner of the largest iron...
Okay, so there are, like, different... Okay.
A good... Choose now what stories and memories await you. Choose now what story... Choose now what stories and... Choose now what stories and memories await you. Choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? You grew up amongst a large...
Okay, so...
As a Falconeer, you are the last of a long line. Few remain, but your parents managed to save your family's armor, shock lance, and the decree granting your family the title. When a trader from the Mongres province offers a rare young falcon hatchling, your father trades his meager holdings for it. Your childhood days spent training to become a servant of your community, a servant of honor. You are a Falconeer, bound to an ancient code. You grew up amongst a large company of mercenaries. You carry out the chores and learn the trade, and you have returned their investment tenfold over the course of your young life. Now you have paid your dues. Now the skills, the coin in your pocket, and the warbird are yours. You are a mercenary. Your skills available to traders, captains, noble houses, even the Mansa Order, as long as they can afford you. Formerly a young warrior of a noble caste which inhabits a verdant Mongre moorspring. Due to the politics of your day, your family was left with too many potential heirs, so you were sent out to the cold northern waters. You pass your days within the service of its warring factions. You ride your ceremonial Ormir. You are a Mongre hunter. Every settlement needs to be kept to the path.
There are quite a few. But
You grew
I
up
think
among...
We're just gonna start
Ascend now for...
with Falconeer.
On the Earthy, the Imperial houses rule. The Mansa Order researches, maintains, and controls technology. And the common people, well, they do the work. Fish the Earthsea, trade between its settlements, and ultimately always suffer from the fragile balance of power between the Imperium and the Mensa Order. Few people are more aware of this than the people of Dunkel, a speck on the Earthsea, and barely a glimmer on the titanic struggles of the great houses. This part of the Earthsea has been plagued by pirates and criminals who find a welcome home far enough away from the Imperial law to do as they please.
And what's this other
Any
guy?
greenhorn must get familiar with our holdings and our neighbors. You will start with a wide patrol. Acclimatize yourself with the area and deal with any threats.
You're new here. I've selected a number of tasks and locations that are important for you to be aware of.
Okay, so these are all like. Okay, so.
Any greenhorn
On the Earthsea,
Any greenhorn must...
You're new here. I've selected a number of tasks and locations that we have someone dropping mines over trade.
Let's try this.
We'll head for the mines. There they are. Dive into the water close to a mine and your bird will pick it up. Excellent. Drop it on something solid where it can do no harm. Just keep a good distance. They are explosive after all. You can also try and bounce them. Build some speed and the mine will bounce in the direction you're heading in. We don't have any big cannons or mortars here at Dunkel. We like to borrow these mines to do some heavy damage when needed. Throw the remaining mines so they explode. Don't hit anyone. Then we can head back.
Oh, wait. How do I throw the mine? Did I do it? Oh wait. Not what I meant to do. Oh gosh, it's very disorientating. Let's gain some speed and... Okay, that's one down. Go. That lands where I meant it to. And it actually explodes. Apparently it did. Bombs away. Alright. That was the training course.
We are taking our cargo to our destination.
I was trying to land.
Well done. We need to be inventive with the pirate threat. You're not going to see any Imperials lobbing mines around, that's for sure. It's a damn fine tactic against pirates, even if it is embarrassing.
Alright.
You're new here. I've selected a number of tasks and
Any greenhorn must get familiar with our holdings and our neighbors. You will start with a wide patrol. Acclimatize yourself with the area and deal with any threats. Make no bones, Dunkel is on its last legs. Our holdings and trading ships have been under pirate attack for years. Competing free houses have been nibbling away. What you see today is all that's left of Dunkel. Let's try and keep what we've got safe.
These Imperial forts have been undermanned and undergunned for decades. It'll be good to show our faces around here, to remind the Imperium we're still a free house. Salad Mount, one of the largest salad tree mining operations on the Earthsea. It'll be good for them to see our patrols and show them that Dunkel aren't finished yet. Easter End is on the border for the wildlands to the north and the east. Pirates and all sorts roam those skies. Be careful.
The lease from the Mansa Order makes Madoin our only profitable holding. It is the lifeblood of Dunkel and a prize for any house or pirate to raid.
Alright, so that's my
I'll be your
course.
wingman today. I'll assist you and assess your performance.
So that's our course, really. So let's kind of climb a bit. Get some. There we go.
The fortress is under attack. It's a pirate raid. Come on, let's assist.
Okay. So we're gonna run into trouble. I mean, honestly, it feels nice. It plays nice. It's not necessarily my type of game, but I could see how there would be those out there that would enjoy this style of game. And I mean, controlling it, it's not terrible. It's a little finicky here and there. Aiming is hard, but that's just me, because I really haven't played this type of game that much. Whoa.
Salad Mount! What a sight! It's made the Salad Mount family wealthy and competitive. You can smell their greed from here.
Let's get up into the air. Dive a bit. Picks up speed. There we go. Ooh, fish. I see fish. What if I go down towards these fish? Nothing. Okay. I was just curious. Oh, is that? Interesting. Ooh. Oh, okay. So those give us boosts up. I'm enjoying the flying more than I am the fighting. The flying is very, very nice, very smooth. Almost relaxing, just flying over the sea. It is very nicely done. There's a little island over here. Curious.
Incoming! Pirates over the head! Filthy eternal rich Falconeer! I will have your splinters! Another set of Dunkeltons trying to scrape by on their scurvy birds and Daddy's rusted guns. Get 'em, boys!
Sorry if you guys hear anybody scratching at the door. That's probably going to be Smokey. It's close to her dinner time. But yeah, I mean, despite there seems to be a little bit of a sound thing going on here, I tried to modify it so that the sound was not as strong, but for some reason, at least for me, it seems like it's... Whoa, gosh. Whoa, pull up. There we go.
Seems clear. Let's head back to Dunkel.
Well, the maw. But I don't know if maybe that's just my personal thing as far as how I'm hearing things versus how you guys are hearing things. It could be still too loud. I honestly have no clue at this point. But I think I'm actually going to wrap it up once we get in with this mission.
Good work. You were instrumental in taking out that pirate trash.
Alright.
We are getting reports of...
You're new.
Alright, so... I think that's going to be it for Falconeer. It does have a new expansion. It is available on Steam, on Xbox Game Pass, even for PC. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all the videos, and remember to free the feral wildflower in you. Bye-bye!